4 highway near Old Gentilly Road. Dozens of people displaced as firefighters are still out there on the scene putting out hotspots. Many of those families taken to Joe Brown Park, which is where you find WDSU's Cassie Sherman. And Cassie, what are many of these individuals telling you?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are coming in here, some just shocked still. They woke up to smoke filling the hallways of this building, guys, a very large building, more than 100 people in that building. And now a lot of them are coming to the Joe Brown Park gymnasium right back behind me here, guys, to try to seek shelter, but also try to find some things that they need. And I'm actually joined with Colin Arnold, the city's emergency and preparedness Homeland Security. Tell me a little bit what we're doing right now.
So this is Joe Brown Recreation Center. It's one of the several recreation centers, and much thanks to NordC for working with us over the years to make sure that we have these rec centers available really at a moment's notice, which in a case like this is absolutely accurate. To be able to start the intake process. We've got Red Cross in there, we've got Louisiana Housing Commission. Unfortunately, this apartment complex was also under case management with the state with, if you recall, Super Bowl and the unhoused operations that were going on then. Many of those folks, unfortunately, had moved into this building. It's from everything we're understanding, ownership's been very forthcoming and is here on site assisting us with verifying who's part of the building or who's a resident of the building. So we have been able to place some families and some pregnant women and children into hotels through the Louisiana Housing Commission. We're going to continue to assess those needs with the Red Cross. If we do have to shelter here tonight and moving forward, we will do that. We have all of those resources on the way. I would ask that the public, we've had an amazing outpouring of support this morning. We do not need anything. Don't come to Joe Brown to donate anything. If you need to donate to the Red Cross. They've been amazing this morning. They'll be helping us with the sheltering. But really, we anticipate about 120 people. Potentially, not all of them will need shelter. But assessing those needs and making sure that everything that we can do to assist them in this terrible time is taken care of. And that's what's going on, the beginning process of that right now.
Yeah, and you mentioned unhoused people were just put into these places and now, unfortunately, unhoused again.
Right. One thing I can say is that, and again, I'm not with code enforcement, but I'm saying that the majority of, there's 3 buildings. It seems that most of the damage is in the first building, which is going to be difficult for the people that live in the first building. The other 2 buildings seem to be relatively okay. And so hopefully, once they're able to reestablish power and do those things, I think we'll have a resolution to this, and it's not all bad. But for that first building, certainly it was enough. Obviously a 5-alarm fire, a lot of resources out there. I think NFD did a great job, police and EMS supporting them, RTA moving all these folks out here on a moment's notice. So everything kind of came together well. It's going as smoothly as possible. But that's what we'll be doing for the rest of the day, is just assessing those needs and making sure that, that we can assist people as needed.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Colin, for being here and giving us that information. Guys, very important information. Now, if you have been impacted by this fire, this is a place that you can go to try to assess, see what you need, and move forward. Guys, we're going to be here all evening to give you guys the latest information here on air and online at WDSU.com. Reporting here in New Orleans East, I'm Cassie Sherm. Back to you.
And on that note, Cassie,